Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Blue Yeagerist, and today we're going to be talking about Operation Usurper. Now, I did a poll on YouTube and Twitter, and it seemed like everyone was okay with doing Operation Usurper reaction. And what I mean by okay is that it's not too late because Operation Usurper came out a while ago. It's the rumbling arc, so it's been a while. It's been actually over a year, 2 years even since some of the chapters have been released, the canon chapters. But you know what? AOT fandom is so starved for content that they might just watch a Operation Usurper reaction. So while you guys are waiting for the Part 3 trailer or for the new episodes to get released or from whatever snippets Mappa's going to give you, I have a whole content gold mine to react to. So today we're going to be reacting to Operation Usurper. Now, if you have never seen the reaction before, I hate these. I absolutely hate these fan-made endings. They're extremely disrespectful, and I know, yes, I said it. They're extremely disrespectful. They should never have been made. These people do not know what they're talking about, and I love to see these people fall flat on their face because I think after the ANR hype, sorry, the AOT Requiem hype, people start to say, you know what, this is actually trash. This is actually kind of cringe, and so I love the fact people keep saying, well, you ending defenders keep telling us if we don't like it to write our own story, and then we make our own story, and you guys are angry. Well, it's kind of hilarious to see you guys write your own story, because when you write your own story, it is utter garbage. So I want to get into the mind of an ending hater. Like, what does an ending hater not like? And when I see trash like AOT and R, and it's just straight trash, I'm like, okay, you just wanted people to be Giga Chads. You just want Armin and Aaron all be Giga Chads, right? That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. So now I'm excited to see Operation Usurper, which again is the same cringy disgustingness. But I did see a very, very good panel from Armin that I actually almost wish was in the canon. So it's not all bad. And I don't have and I'm not too prideful to say there's something good about it. So let's see what we can get out of Operation Usurper. Uh, oh boy. All right, so it's an ongoing project, blah, 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 expansive rewrite of the Rumbling arc. Again, for some reason, people tell me the Rumbling arc is bad. Now, I'm genuinely open to criticism. Please, I would genuinely like to hear some legit criticism of the Rumbling arc. I don't see a problem with it, but I don't have a writing major. I'm not like a scholar in literature. So please, I'm being serious. Like, please tell me what your problems are. I was talking to a good friend of mine about. I was talking to a friend of mine about the pie scene, which again I'm a fan of, and I was talking about it. I'm like, well, tell me why, and he's able to convince me. Like, maybe this could have been done better. So I'm not too prideful to just my opinion. So if you do genuinely have a criticism, put it in the comments. I will gladly respond to it. But yeah, this is the thing, Germany next. So let's see it. So it's chapter 124. Peak Aaron, right? Peak Aaron. Oh no, this is Thal. That was 121. What just happened? What was that place? You saw it too. What did he say? He said they're coming. You okay, Mr. Lanehart? Did you hear that? They said they're coming. The Titans from that island are coming to kill us. Falco, hey, where'd you go? Turning into a Titan for the first time affects your memories. He won't be able to move right away. They took him. Who did it? Why? Jean and Connie probably. There's no way they would leave behind someone as crucial as Falco. No way they could ignore one of the 9 Titans. Can you move? No. The armor stripped away from me somehow. The breeze from the wall hit me straight on. As the walls came down, so did my armor. Reiner, I cannot stop him. Aaron is going to destroy the world. So I think there's been some slight changes so far. I think they took Falco in this one. Again, I haven't read 124 in a while. It's been a long time. But it seems like minimal changes. Again, I think they added the whole Falco being taken thing, but most of this looks like it's pretty much the same. To the south, they're going to evacuate it. To the south, there are airships to evacuate in. Find Peak or some Marlene soldiers and go. Hurry, let them know. Tell Marley know the world. What good would it do to tell them? Where would we run? Mom and Dad, even on Karina, they're all going to die, aren't they? That's right. We have to kill Aaron and stop this. You can't. Now again, in this mystical world where Eren wants to do the rumbling so bad that he can eat, that he even would kill Megasuf to accomplish such goals. Yeah, he's right. There's no stopping Eren. Eren is completely untouchable. Especially if you consider the Warhammer Titan, right? You can play the hardest game of Where's Waldo. He can just bury himself into the ground. It could be literally anywhere in the world, buried at any altitude, no, not altitude, but depth into the ground. You have no idea. And even if you do find them, you're gonna have a really hard time getting into that crystal. Let's get into this again. This part is new. Just as he stripped my Titan of its armor, the Final Titan is able to control all the Titans and subjects of Ymir as he sees fit. Again, I can already tell this is going. I read like a grand total of like 5 panels on Operation Usurper, but I can already tell you where it's going to go. What's going to happen is it's going to be this thing where he can blitz rumbling, blah blah blah, and he's going to control Titans and I can let anyone touch him. Because again, people have a massive misunderstanding of Eren's character arc, Eren's character motivations, Eren's thought process, and Eren's character development. So this is fixing Espionage's mistake. Like, oh, it's like what Saint Chief told me. It's like Eren had the power of the gods. He could have done whatever he wanted to do. Well, he did do what he wanted to do. Let's continue. No one can stop him now. We can only run. As if I'd give up. Just hold on, Falco. You get some rest here, Reiner. I'm back with everyone. Oh God, this is the Falco. Okay, I do kind of like the Falco theories though, because Falco has been symbolized a lot in the stuff. And remember, Shock, the second to the last ending, actually the third to the last ending now, has Falco as one of the first people in it. So I do think the Falco theories have some credence to them. I would like to see where they're going with this. So got Falco in the paths, these things are going on. It's over. I can never imagine he planned to slaughter everyone outside the walls. But they all disappear so full of hatred. Oh God. Again, I have nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with this line in particular. I just understand these people's thought process. This is like it's sort of like a dog whistle. There's nothing wrong with this line per se. It's just like, oh, like here we go. Here's the if I kill all the Marlians, all my problems will go away. That's the thought process. That's the end of the thought process. Oh, Eren's gonna be just fine because after he kills everyone over the sea, it's gonna be swimmingly and loving. It's gonna be awesome. All the enemies that have threatened our existence flatten, blank, empty. This is all new. But I would say the drawing is very good. Did they copy that? Did they just like redo the dialogue? But no, they didn't because this is new. This is all new. This is good drawings. Yeah, this is good. Blank, empty land is all that we left. And the people on the other side of the sea fear the most will come true. That's because they label us as devils and try to kill us all. So this is something that the outsiders brought upon themselves. So there's nothing we could have done, right? Okay, now this is what I have a problem with, right? Okay, every war is won by a peace negotiation, right? You have to subdue your enemy to the point where they want to submit to your terms, right? With an unconditional surrender is like what you want, right? That's the ideal, unconditional surrender, or a conditional surrender on your part, where you say you have to do this in order to surrender, right? That's the ideal, right? When we defeated the Nazis in World War II, we didn't kill 80% of the Nazis. We didn't kill everyone. We didn't kill 50%. We just drove Germany and Japan and the Axis to the submission. Okay, we subdued them to the point where they had to have a peace negotiation. Okay, here's what these people the ending haters and the Yeagerists don't understand. All Eren needs to do is bring them to a point where they're subdued to where they would be an unconditional surrender. And there's nothing. Then he says there's nothing we could have done. This is the same thing that ending haters say, Yeagerist say. I think the chapter 100 they tackle Liberia. I think that was a mistake. And again, I'm not going to get. This is going to be a long video. I'm not going to get into a big giant rant about it. If you want me to, I'll make a video for you. I'll shoot it. I'll talk to you in Discord. I'll talk to you. I probably won't talk to you on Twitter, but I'll talk to you in the comment section. Whatever you want. I think that the attack on Liberia was a mistake because he was able to instigate everyone in the world against him. Again, I bring up Kasam Soleimani. He pretty much did what Trump did to Iran on 10 to every country. So every country's gonna have a problem. And again, every country's gonna have a problem with him, and they're all significantly stronger than Eldia. And another thing, they didn't attack Eldia. People keep this is the other thing people keep missing out on. They didn't attack Eldia because they were devils. They also attacked Eldia because they had oil. That's another thing. And I'm surprised that modern Westerners are not understanding how oil plays into this. Right. But this is going too far. A massacre of skeleton I've never seen before. Then do we stop him, Aaron? He rejected Zeke and he rejected Zeke and his plan to castrate us all, and rejected sacrificing his story in order to maintain the founder's power. In other words, to protect us, Aaron sacrificed all of humanity outside the walls. Again, that's false. Again, John doesn't know that, but I seriously doubt that the writers of Operation Usurper know that. Right? As I said time and time again, Flock and Aaron are not the same. And we'll be the ones that benefit from this, and the ones who will benefit from this massacre are us. And it goes back to the train scene. This is all new. Oh god, because you're pointing to me more than anyone else, right? Funny you skipped over the moment between them and Mikasa. What is that? Titans. They're fighting our soldiers. Did they already devour the Marleyan soldiers? Really? But why, if Aaron's the commander of the founder, can he control the Titans too? This is another thing. I saw this panel. They just gave the stupidest possible answer. And again, Isiel has a much better answer to this. But listen to you. Just look, they're eating our allies. We're heading in. Wait, John, what are you gonna do with that kid? I'm afraid that he's inherited the Jaw Titan. That means that they'll come looking for him. Reiner and the cart saw him transform. We need to locate him somewhere else, or somewhere safe. Or we can feed him to Commander Pexis. He's okay. Now this is unlike because I wanted Falco to die from the very beginning. Okay, again, when I say I'm a Yeagerist, I truly mean I'm a Yeagerist. All you guys were hating Gabi for no reason, and I hate it all. I wouldn't hate them, but I was like, please, kick Falco and Gabi out of the airship. Kill them both. Or imprison them. But no, Gabi needs to be killed at least, because Gabi can't be put into prison. She just can't be trusted. And then why I brought this up, because when he inherited the Jaw Titan, I'm like, see, this is why you should have killed him beforehand. Because, because he could stop your plan. He can stop the rumbling, right? But now, of course, with 139, some scenes are hard to watch as a Yeagerist, like the whole port scene. But with 139, you understand. You have peace. You're like, okay, this is why this happened. Everything did go according to Aaron's plan. Blah 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 blah. And then it's another thing. Haters keep forgetting. Grisham said everything's going to go according to Aaron's way. Everything's going to go Aaron's way. And Aaron said it in 130 or 131. Everything's going according to my will. So, if you're rooting for Aaron, if you're rooting for Eldia, this is all going according to Aaron's plan. It's all going according to Eldia's preservation, sort of. So there's no reason to fix this, is what I'm trying to say. I can understand, and again, I bet the port scene is going to get fixed too, but you have to understand is that this is all necessary for this to happen. This is all fine that this happened, and again, everything went according to Aaron's plan, and it all worked out in the end. And then he says he's just a kid. This is before Connie feeds him. This is about my mom. She's been waiting at home at the time for 10 years. Connie, John, we need to focus here. Falco is an important bargaining tip for us, at the very least, keep him safe. We're not feeding anyone just yet. That was pretty good. It's pretty good dialogue there. Pretty good dialogue there. I mean, it's pretty realistic to Aaron's character, and he brings up a good point. Like, and plus, you can throw Falco in prison. He's not gonna kill a girl and run off. For now, we just wait. Once Molly's been neutralized, we should consider feeding Falco someone important. So you say my mother isn't someone important. That's not what she hasn't moved from the same spot in years, Armin. We're finally almost done with this bloody conflict, and all I can think about is making a new Titan to suit some strategy. Yep. I want to say we're more than anything, but this, I'm making a decision for us. We're not feeding that kid to anyone. Connie. And then Saul Goodman attacks them. Get him out of here. That's curse word. I get it. I'll curse on his channel. Crap. They're surrounding us. This is bad. We need to do something about these Titans. There aren't any walls left standing on this island. We're in trouble. They'll destroy us, this fort too. Have all the soldiers outside. Have all soldiers outside been defeated? Elena, get back. The Titans Zeke created. Huh? Why? Is Zeke not controlling his Titans? Okay, it's over. Oh, is this this might be, I don't know if this is the original panel or not, but this might be a callback to Trost when they were saying when it was the same thing, right? When they were stuck in the supply room. Run! Get to a narrow valley. Turn there. Eek, Kaya, watch where you're going. Kaya. This might be new too. Kaya, no, Mr. Blouse. Wow. Okay. Why again? What is this? This is a fake. Like they're trying to get cute with all this like circular storytelling and stuff like this. Like, what are you doing? Like what are you trying to do? This is like so tryhard. Why again? Save me, Sasha. This is like supposed to like make us miss Sasha. You know what's funny? You know what made us miss Sasha? Yeah, I like this the pie scene. You shut the Titan. Who is that? Gabi. Oh, okay. So they're trying to do like so Gabi. Okay, I see what they're trying to do here. Okay, that's pretty interesting. All right, I see what you're doing there. Kaya, get up. Okay, this is nice. Oh my gosh, I think it's flashbacks to Sasha. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. That's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna say it's good or bad, but that's I respect that. That's good. That's good. Trying to make Sasha juxtaposed to Gabi. That's a pretty and I like the comparison too between Gabi and Sasha. That's good. That's good. See, I said I can make compliments when they're needed. I heard you escaped from the warrior unit. Why are you here? They captured Falco, so I came back to rescue him. You mean Ben? Yes, because it was Ben. Hey, are you all okay? Did you just kill that Titan? What weapon you got? Did that girl do it? Is that the kid from Marley the Intruder? Are you? Answer or else. Is this a Yeagerist? Who is this guy? She's not! We're all family. We live in the stables together. Kaya. I killed a Titan as a farm Marley soldiered and pow! Oh, pow. Again, uncharacteristic of Attack on Titan dialogue, but okay. Now won't forget about that and take us to safety. Save us, Mr. Soldier, please. Okay, we'll make a run on the flames. Listen here, Maya. Listen here, Maya. You and Ben run, but you'll stay with us and be good until then. All right? Yes. Okay. So I like how they're keeping up with the accent that they have. Cause I know that those country folk have that accent, in the manga they have that pattern of speech. So good for them for keeping that. I doubt they're gonna have one of my favorite scenes in Rumbling Arc in here, which would be the cult scene. But who knows? Oh, was it cult? It was Gracie, the older one, or is his cult? I'm forgetting names now. And what else is continue? Did you have that daydream too? Yes, the Titans of the walls going out into the world. Yeah, seems like it. Why did you defend me? I should be asking you. Why did you save me? You even risked your life. I don't know. I'm the devil. Who tried to kill you, right? So they're okay. They are kind of going towards the scene that I like. Let's see if they actually execute it properly. No, the devil is me. I kill lots of people, so people would praise me. That's the devil in me. Inside me too. You and Kyrie one those. That's also what rolled out this way. Okay, good. They did have my scene in there. Awesome. Yeah. So what he said was, and you, Kaya, and everyone, the devil has all, and that's how the world turned out this way. So yeah, very good, very important scene. One of my favorite scenes in the Rumbling arc. So I'm glad I kept it in there. Then what should we do? We need to get out of this forest, even if we can't. Let's keep trying. Very good. I'm glad they preserved that. Help! Yeah. Went to screen. Sumura. Oh, he dies. Okay, so this is the guy. This is funny that they killed him because this is the guy that wants to infiltrate the Yeagerist through espionage, which has been a theme since the beginning. And he's actually shown at the end saluting. So it's sort of like a dog whistle to ending to Alliance fans. Like, hey, there's still hope. He's getting killed in this. That's an interesting choice. Oh no, he gets saved actually. I spoke too soon. Never mind. On encountering Tayandora, call T to sit and whimper. We got some old units left, put on your vertical maneuvering equipment. Follow me if anyone wants to survive. Instructor Shadis. Mikasa doing Mikasa stuff. All the any surviving soldiers. All of you move to the top floor of the fort. We'll get out of the Titans there and take them out. Get the Thunder Spear. Get every Thunder Spear you have. We have to finish this. Don't let the Titans go anywhere else. If you care about your friends who've been turned, lay them to rest here. Now! All at once, fire! Okay, so interesting action so far. And they ended up killing them. Good. Good for them. Here they come, pull back. This way. None of you need to fight. Just lure them to the fort. Commander Pixis. Let's go! We made it this far because of you. Rest in peace. Yeah, I remember this scene. I'm pretty sure this is original. It was pretty sad. All right. The flames have begun to settle. The Marleyan soldiers are nearly wiped out, and the pure Titans are all gone. The place is safe for now. I see. Do you think you can tell us about the daydream then? What Aaron is trying to do? Why were they asking this question in the original? Let me try to see if I can get the original. Because I don't remember them asking such stupid questions. What do you mean? What is he trying to kill everybody? What do you mean? What is he trying to do? That to me is just a dumb question. And then John's like exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, no crap, like exactly what it sounds like. Trying to slaughter people. He said it. I thought Aaron was actually quite eloquent when he said his speech. He said, "You know, I'm defending the island that I was born and raised on. People want to kill. I reject that wish. The Titans of the Walls shall um, continue their march to deliver traits of life trample flat. People prepare to all it means humanity." That's the English for dub version, but that Bryce said. But he still said until they're exterminated from this world in the manga. So I don't understand what the confusion is at that point, and I don't know what their goal is in making a Yokobon say such a dumb line. I see. My homeland is doomed as well. Again, another dumb question. I mean, I see why he asked that, but still. I'm getting tired of the dumb questions. Like, yes, your homeland is doomed. Yes, your friends are going to die. That's exactly what happened. Okay. Flock, are you okay? Oh, here comes our hero. Seems like while I was busy dying. Seems like while I was busy dying as the walls came down, you would lead a Titan hunt, John. So you're alive. Yep. Thanks for the concern. And you know I can't afford to die. Not during the movement of the Alien Empire's return. Yelena, gather your volunteers. You're all under arrest. What? What is this? What drawing is this? Someone had a deadline. Just went. Oh, dude. What is this? And the font doesn't match either. Hey, wake up! Are you okay, kid? Oh, what happened in my head? You just take it easy now. The battle's over. You don't need to get up. What is this? And who drew this? Zeke screamed and he turned to battalion after that. The Jaw Titan sacrificed himself to bring you back. Hi, Mr. Galliard. Holy crap. This is like the worst. Like I thought AOT and I was bad. This is the some of the worst drawing I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Get rid of this. Yikes. It's not our fault. This is what the child had to do. If anything, we should have stopped that furry bastard before he had a chance to scream. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, thank you. Remember anything at all from the last few hours? Okay, so they're really going to the Falco Storm. I'm actually kind of excited to see what they're going to do with this in 137 and 138 and 139 as far as the Falco stuff goes. Because in the canon, the Falco foreshadow is mostly revolves around him being the aerial vehicle for the assault on Eren in the Battle of Heaven and Earth. But I don't know what they're planning on doing here. I've heard a bunch of theories, and I've heard a bunch of them revolving on Falco. So I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. Earlier, I had a strange dream, one where I was flying like a bird. A dream. But it felt more than a dream. It's something I've done before. Maybe you hit your head. Wait, someone's coming. Falco! Gabi, oh, it's you. Alright, she's alright, Connie. I don't know how to read this accent, I'm sorry. She's alright, Connie. She's not gonna here to cause any problems. Everyone, you all made it. We saw you and Ben zip by, and we thought it'd be good to meet you here. So good to see you, son. You too, Mr. Blouse, but a reunion will have to wait. I actually was just heading out. I mean, look at this. Like, what? Like I legitimately thought that there was just two panels that were shoved in there quickly. But this is obvious. They were obviously not rushing here. They obviously took their time to write this, and I'm just genuinely confused. I mean, you can't match this, storytelling, and you can't match his art. And again, match his art is not that hard of an accomplishment. I mean, in the later phases, I guess it is, but this guy has never been known as like the best artist as far as manga goes. And he's still running circles around all these fan made endings. You and your family will be safe down here with Nickel and the others, so just sit tight for a while, okay? Connie, where exactly are you going? I'm gonna visit some family I haven't seen in a while. I would love to see the purpose of this scene. Again, I know I shouldn't be judging the scene until the story's finished. I'm just genuinely curious. What is the purpose of this scene? What is going on here? What are you setting up for? And this and is the same thing gonna happen? The same subplot with Connie feeding Falco to his mom, is that gonna happen? I don't know. Is there anything gonna happen? I don't know. I mean, since Rainer's armor broke, I'm assuming that Annie's crystal also broke. But at the same time, according to these people, Aaron's going to actually no, because I think I remember reading a panel about them saying like the Founder's power isn't precise, which is the reason why he didn't stop their movements. Which that's true. I can't wait to just absolutely destroy. Like I'm gonna take apart the entire AOT, the entire Operation Usurper storyline from that one panel. But so far, you know, the armor's broken, but it's also saying Aaron can control every Titan. So is Annie still gonna stay in her prison? Is she not gonna stay in her prison? I mean, me personally, the Yeagerist, I just want everyone to be immobilized. It's for Aaron to make himself the Warhammer. And again, I know it's a lot. It's maybe you shouldn't be saying he should be the Warhammer because it's like kind of like abstract. But like, I think it's very reasonable to ask Aaron to just immobilize everyone, put everyone into a coma. That's what I would have done. But obviously, when 139 comes out, we see why he didn't do that. Thank you for hearing me, Falco. Wait. Yeah, no problem. Alright, back to the goat. Still, the font is off. Well, at the very least, I'm glad Mr. Boss and his family are unhurt. You got so much better at finding Titans too, and I felt like that would have wiped us out just a few years ago. You? Why are you two here? Yeah, this is all new. This is how it felt on the day we broke down the walls, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this guilt trip with Gabi. Here's the thing. Okay. First off, Gabi is really that evil. Okay. Gabi was killing enemy combatants. Her actual crime was having a bad ideology. That was her crime. Was thinking badly. She didn't actually do anything. And when she did do, she killed enemy combatants who were invading her home. So Gabi isn't really that bad. I don't like this. She hasn't really. Okay, from this point forward, she's done nothing in the real world that's actually been evil. She said evil stuff like, "Oh, aliens are devils. This is good to have it to your mom." Blah blah blah. She said stuff that's evil, but she hasn't actually done anything. Everyone in this room, besides the blouses, except for Falco too, I guess, has actually killed people. Innocent people. Actually, they've actually done bad things, right? Armin, right? He set kids on fire, right? To help the genocidal maniac. Same thing with Mikasa. Mikasa's all upset about, oh, you killed kids, Eren. Well, you helped him, and he would have died if you didn't come in and save him at the last minute, right? And you were participating in that. So these two people are murderers. They're war criminals, and they're not actually war criminals because, as they've said so many times, it annoys me every time people say, "Oh, you're a war criminal." He's not a war criminal because they didn't know it was an outside world. So how could they have signed an agreement or signed a law? They have to agree to law before it can be a war crime. Because it's bad doesn't mean it's a war crime. You have to sign papers. All they have is the Charters of Humanity. That's it. So they're not war criminals. But again, that's just a little nitpick. So in the social sense, you could say, in the moral sense, these people are war criminals. Talking to two people to Falco and Gabi, who've done absolutely nothing, in the real world, but they actually done nothing. So I really don't appreciate this guilt trip. I like to say instead, I like to make us to say, man, I helped Eren do that. Was that the right thing to do? Armin, like, man, I broke down that port and set people on fire. Was that the right thing to do? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm such a bad person. Oh, why are we smothering the shame in the sin on Gabi? Why? Isayama, again, that up here with the I keep forgetting this guy's name. I probably should go back and remember. What's his name? It wasn't Colt. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I used to have all those people's names memorized, all of them. This guy, the Niccolo. That's his name, Niccolo. God, Niccolo. This scene. After that, Gabi's sins are not mentioned anymore. Okay, this is perfect. This is a perfect. It seals everything nice. It's all good. They've reconciled. It's good. It's perfect. Okay, and then she even made up for it by saving the Kaya. So I just don't understand why they're continuing on to this. We could have other dialogue. So that's my first major. If we want to say I've been having a decent time with the chapter so far, that is a major problem I have with the chapter. Okay, the biggest problem right now. All right, let's go back. Watching helpless as Titans trample through home. And again, this is another thing Yeagerists keep misunderstanding. They were right for invading. Eren proved just like Marley proved Eren right in the extra pages. Eren proved them right. Because what was the whole argument, right? The whole argument was that we had King Fritz's ideology passed down, the pacifism, so we weren't going to get attacked. Now we have someone who we can't control, and they could possibly kill us all. And they ended up killing them. So having control of the founding Titan to secure your national security, or to help your national security, that makes a ton of sense. And again, this is the thing with these kind of things. You don't need to have proof for it to work, right? You don't have to say, well, I should have buckled my seatbelt. I should have buckled my seatbelt because I've never been killed in crash before. No, I don't need to say, oh, look, this person got killed in a car accident without a seatbelt, so you need to wear a seatbelt. What the logic is in tests, seatbelts have reduced crashes. Seatbelts could reduce crashes, just hypothetically, but there's no reason why seatbelts would increase fatalities, so you should wear a seatbelt, right? So the same thing goes for Marley, right? We should subdue Marley before they subdue us. We shouldn't just let Marley subdue us and then say, well, this proves it. No, the proof is the thought process. The proof is the conversation in the politics beforehand. That's the proof. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if it doesn't happen, you're still right, because it's still a chance of it happening, right? A chance of Marley invading you. Same thing with Marley. if let's say Aaron didn't kill, let's say Aaron didn't kill due to the rumbling, Marley's still in the right because it could have happened. Just like you guys keep saying, well, Aaron has to guarantee it. Aaron has to guarantee his basement security. I agree, but so does Marley. Marley has to guarantee they're not going to get absolutely destroyed and plowed through, and so they had every right to go in. And well, not I didn't say every right, but it's completely reasonable for them to go and take the Founding Titan because they were at risk and they were right. So this whole rigmarole, I really don't appreciate. Again, I probably should be looking at the story at face value, and the story will start to unravel. You'll see later on. But this is ridiculous because after Aaron started the rumbling, actually no, I am right. This is wrong. Just at face value because Aaron started the rumbling, which automatically means that you invading Eldia was the right thing to do. That's automatically means that what you should be saying is, man, we should have sent more people. Oh man, Zeke should have gone there earlier because the entire reason why Willie was like, hey, Aaron has the Founding Titan, we could all die. And Aaron says to Ryan, hey, I might be the bad guy. And you guys are still like, oh no, how dare Marley send people after Eldia? Oh, how dare they? Ridiculous. Marley had every right to send Marley Eldia. Marley had every right to go after Eldia. They should have gone after Eldia harder. Again, this is the thing I can't stand. I cannot stand about the Yeagerists. I'm gonna say we. I claim that we are so bad at being unbiased and having perspective. Okay, we're so bad at it. Okay, if Aaron is in the right, then Annie's in the right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're just wrong. They're both fine. Armin is a noble person. He's a noble person. Does that mean Flock isn't? But you can't say Armin isn't. Oh, it's fine for Aaron to kill literally everybody in the world, except for his people. But it's not fine for Marley to invade Eldia. You're wrong. Marley's fine to invade Eldia if Aaron's fine to invade the rest of the world. Annie's fine if Aaron's fine. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no. I can't stand this. This is sickening. It's absolutely sickening how juvenile people are at this. How absolutely. Please, I know it's a comic book, but please, if you're juvenile, there's so much other manga you can read. Read One Piece. That'll keep you entertained. Go look if you haven't started One Piece, you can go and read One Piece for the time it is right now. It'll probably be done. It'll take you so long to read One Piece. Read Hunter x Hunter. Read Naruto. Why do you have to read Attack on Titan? Why? Are you gonna read Crime Punishment? No. Are you gonna read any other mature literature? No. Are you gonna read Jane Austen? No. So why are you reading Attack on Titan? Please, if you're gonna be juvenile, please read something else. And don't you dare rewrite the ending just because you were upset that Aaron didn't turn into a Giga Chad at the end. I'm sorry that Mr. Keep Moving Forward cares about females. He cares about a woman. I'm sorry. Sorry that it happened to you. Listen to you. I have no right to ask you of this. Please. Okay, that's good. I just went on a giant rant about how bad Armin is. I don't know recognizing it. Okay. I'd like to ask this of you. Please help us save our home. After our problems will disappear, you'll never have to see us again. I promise. Oh no, sorry. Armin isn't saying that. Gabi's saying that. Sorry, I spoke too soon twice. Okay, so Gabi's saying I've never much to ask of you. Please let us sing at home after that promise will disappear and never see us again. I promise. You don't have to see me again. I promise. Please don't stay at my home. I'll do anything. Please, mister, I'm begging you. Maya. We're going to do whatever we can. We don't want your homeland to get destroyed either. It's going to be okay. We'll make sure of it. So please calm down. How could you say just calm down? How can I stay calm in a situation like this? Why does it have to be this way? Everyone else is going to die. I think Aaron in the same fear. I think Aaron in the same fear. I think Aaron had. I think Aaron had the same fear. I can't claim to completely understand him. That's kind of funny. Is that a reference to 139 and Aaron's head? I can't claim to know the depths of Ymir's heart. Maybe it's a coincidence, but I don't know. But I think this is his way of protecting. Okay, I can't get over this dialogue. It's the stupidest thing. Aaron said, "Okay, let's read Let's read what Aaron said. Let's read what Aaron said. Aaron's very clear. He said, "I'm going to kill the world that desires to extinguish my people. I did that wish. I'm going to kill everyone." That's what he said. It was very clear. It was amazing. I liked it a lot. The speech a lot because I was obviously jumping up and down. I was very happy about it. Um, and another thing I liked about it is that it's very eloquent. It was very well said. It was he had a short amount of time to say what he had to say what he wanted to say, and he said it. It was very clear. No room for misinterpretation. So I think it's 123. So let's see what he says here because this to me is insane. This stupid dialogue people have. And Armin has I think Armin has a 10. He's a 10. Hanji and Erwin. No, Hanji and Zeke have an 11 intelligence. Armin has a 10 intelligence. This is a 10 intelligence. This is someone with a 10. Oyokapon? Okay, I can forgive that. But this is a guy that has a 10 intelligence. Armin asking just the stupidest questions. Now I'm getting 131. Okay, so let's get, and I got the most again. I usually like to. I don't have my books with me. I mean, as you see, I'm in my other studio. I like to get the official translation because it's the best. It's most accurate, and people make a lot of mistakes when they get the wrong translation. So I want to get the actual. I want to get the actual translation here. The most accurate translation online, which is ww8.readsthegame.com. It's the most accurate translation. And let's read it. Okay, hear me, son of Zemir. My name is Aaron Yeager. I speak to all subjects of Zemir by way of the Fountain power. Every once in a while, a parady's been undone. Time to remove the enemy has begun their march. My goal is to protect the people of Paradise, where I was born and raised. Very clear. The world started as teaching the people of Paradise over countless years. The world haters have grown beyond the bounds of this island. The people of the world should not stop until they've killed every last subject of Mir. I reject those wishes. The titans of the walls will thunder across every land beyond this island. Their rumbling feet will snuff out every life in those lands. Again, not entirely accurate, but pretty accurate. So what? So why is Armin so confused here? What Armin? Let's go back here. Armin, what is there to be confused about? You're saying, I think Aaron had the same fear. I can't claim to completely understand him, but I think this is his way of protecting us. He said it. He said it right there. He said, let's look again. My goal is to protect the people of Paradis. That's what he said. Why Armin is pretending like he doesn't know what's happening? He's insane to me. Oh. No, it's still okay. This is violence. As long as you're known with violence. Yeah, okay, whatever. But why is it to slaughter the whole world? This is another thing. Why do they keep? They never asked this. You know what happened? Hanji said genocide was bad because Hanji understood that there's no reconciling the Yeagerist goals and the Alliance goals. Aaron wants to secure his people's security, and they want to preserve the most human life possible. Those are irreconcilable. That's why Hunter just said genocide is bad. I'm down this hill. Genocide is bad. That's it. Because that's all you can say. There's no arguing with the Jaegers because they don't have the same goal. Again, this gets very complicated if you want to talk about this geopolitically speaking, but in a sense, they really didn't offer up a plan that would make Aaron completely feel like I'm safe, that guaranteed the safety, especially after Aaron pissed off literally everyone in the world. Aaron pissed off everyone in the world, and then the Amitsubu portrayed them. So, and again, they're 100 years behind everyone else, and they're ignorant in geopolitics as well. So, this has to happen. And they brought the 50-year plan. I think the 50-year plan was decent. It was really decent. It didn't have the guarantee, as in I feel completely safe sleeping at night, right? And again, it, it had to be guaranteed. So, but again, they don't spend after Aaron starts to rumble. You don't see much people talking about it. They just go and they do. John has a conversation with Hanji about it, and Hanji, I think that was brilliant. Again, I laughed at her just as much as you laughed at her. But if you were to talk to a Yeagerist and you were to say, "Oh, why have to kill those people? It's gonna be more people. You're gonna kill more. You're gonna kill a billion people for a million? It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense." And then back into a corner, if I could say, "I'm doing this for my country. My country has to survive." Right? It's the same thing. It's just they have a goal they want to accomplish. Flock wants to have his countrymen be safe, and Hanji wants to save the most amount of people. And that's just it. That's it. And again, Aaron says it later. He says, yeah, I think he says, as long as we hold unshakable convictions, will collide. Beautiful. Again, Aaron becomes like an eloquent Woodrow Wilson next speaker just once he gets to Valentine's power. I don't know how that happened. Funny enough, Woodrow Wilson be the president on this time, but that's a little coincidence. But it's very eloquent. He says, you have your convictions, I have my convictions. We're just going to collide. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I have the freedom to defend my freedom, and you have the freedom to defend the world's freedom. You're free. That's all there is to say about this. There's no going back and forth. There's no having conversations about geopolitics and warships and blah, blah, and economics, blah, 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 blah. Because they made it very clear. He wants to guarantee their safety. And to guarantee their safety, and for him to feel guaranteed, he has to make sure he snuffs out every seed of nationalism, which is in every which would be in every person who had their country destroyed and family members killed. Didn't do a good rumbling. That's another conversation, but I appreciate the fact that Isayama nipped that right in the bud and kept it very simple and very sweet. That was excellent dialogue. But this crap, here we go. Why can't you just target the military and leave everyone else alone? As I just said, just to answer this question, a lot of Alliance members like to ask this question. The reason why I can't just target the military is because they're 100 years behind everyone else. He did target the military. It's called Liberio. He took out their warships. And what happened? Right? They're 100. See, America could do that. If someone attacked America, we could just, just destroy an airbase, destroy some fields, kill some soldiers. We're done. But that's because we're America. When you're 100 years behind everyone else, like think about the Congo. Think about a very primitive country like the Congo or something, attacking America, just destroying our military bases. What do you think is going to happen to them? They're going to get ground to dust and blown to the ocean. They have to destroy America so thoroughly that's going to take 100 years for them, or 50 years. Well, actually, no, they're going to kill a pizza boat too. So 100 years for them to recover. So that's why. Just a quick little answer. All right, let's continue. Forget Marley. Even just saying Libero is enough for me. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, I mean, Libero was good. The ships was good. Again, I will. If you guys want me to make a video about that geopolitics, I'll glad to do that because when I have a comment, I'll glad to do that. Again, the reason why it was a good taking on the ships was a good start. However, again, they came back and they have the Titan powers. They have the armor Titan and whatnot. They came back and they attacked them. Right. So again, using my Congo military comparison again, it's the same thing. Right, you're parity on a regular country, right? A regular country can just, just crush military bases. Okay, we're done. Parity can't do that. You're a sprinter, aren't you? Can't convince him to find some other way. Even if you can't, we can fight him. We're the only power to find time. Please, we can work together. I'm sure even Reiner will help us. He's a good person. He protected me when his armor came off. Reiner, where is he? Doesn't matter. He's resting. Please help us save Liberio. Or Libero. I didn't know how to pronounce this. I wish I could see the Japanese characters and I'd be able to pronounce it properly. Yeah, but we already intended to save Liberio. But, hold on a second. You said Reiner's hard name became undone? When? When did it happen? As the walls fell. Armin, Aaron. Okay, so Annie is coming back. Armin. Oh, and you see here it's not with the pie because in the canon they're talking at the table, and then Annie's sitting next to them eating the pie, and then they like, oh, hey, we're just talking about you, Annie, and people have different thoughts about that scene, but let's see how they handle it, and let you guys can see my reaction. Let's see my reaction. He would undo all the hardening. Cough. I hate this freaking. It's a pet peeve of mine, and they have. I know this is not their fault, but the Japanese, it just because they have a kick here. Anyway, I just hate when it happens. Cough, cough, irk. Okay, this looks like it's the original panel. Okay, so that is Operation Usurper. So again, same old, same old. Try hard. It is more interesting. I think I actually like this more than I like um the other one, AOTNR, because the AOTNR just seemed like the most extremely juvenile. Just this like genuinely asking myself why these people like that Attack on Titan, like genuinely asking myself why they were watching it, and then I remember that Captain Levi existed. It's a shame that most people wouldn't watch Attack on Titan if there wasn't Titans in it. Like the Titan battles weren't in it, or if it was a novel or something, people wouldn't read it. Most people wouldn't. Which is a good thing and bad thing because at the same time, it made Nisiyama very rich, which is awesome, and it made it very popular and give it the massive respect, which is good. But on the other hand, the market, the audience is so flooded with people who are so shallow and juvenile that they ended up not liking the ending and ruining his legacy. So, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But what I say about this chapter is that I like the addition. It's interesting. I'll think about it more. I like the addition of having Gabi save, or is that canon? No, I don't think it's canon. Gabi saving Carla, Kayla. What I don't like is I don't like Gabi going on and on about how bad she is and all sorts of stuff. I don't like the stupid dialogue where they're like, "Why is everyone doing this? Oh, I wonder what's going on here." It's just dumb. But it's only one chapter, so not much to be said there. I am waiting for when Aaron explains to them why they're not all in a coma. I cannot wait because when I was reading it, see, I trust Isayama implicitly because he's proven to me he knows what he's doing time and time again. He's proven to me for 139 chapters. He knows what he's doing. So, and I'm like, why aren't they in a coma? I was like, okay, I trust him as a plan. He did have a plan, right? I don't trust these people as far as I can spit them. So I would love to know why they're not all in a coma right now. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and you'll see more next time. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.